Hello and welcome back to the channel. Quick fire double header today as we take on Bournemouth and Watford in the Premier League. They are 10th and 17th, two winnable games. We have been on such a good run of form. Last episode as you saw we'd lost that one game against West Ham where we lost 4-2. They were top of the table. As it stands they are still top of the table and still unbeaten. Let's get into today's episode. Let's go. So results since you were last with us, we beat Brentford 2-0, Everton 3-0 and Tottenham, who are actually bottom of the Premier League, 5-1. Hudson Enrique getting a hat-trick. Tottenham have got 5 points, they are 4 points from safety. We take on Watford who are in 17th today and Bournemouth who are 10th. West Ham still top, still unbeaten, 12 wins, 1 draw. That draw coming against Liverpool, a 0-0 draw. We've had a couple of offers for players. We've had offers for Jose Werison, he's going to play today, and Valentin Salinas, who we're going to let go for 19 rose into £22.5 million. So here we are. This is the team lineup: Wadsworth, Dubois, Brunig, Suarez, McMillan, Tulio in front of them, Werison and Hudson Enrique in midfield, Kozil on the left, Rog on the right, Bauman up front. Let's get into the opening game of this episode, 1 of 2, Bournemouth away. Let's see if we can pick up another victory. Cucurella over halfway into Becker now. Goes back out wide to Cucurella, runs towards the byline now, gets the cross in. Brozier is headed away from Kozil, can collect it though. He runs past his man, tries to follow into Bauman, and it's gone too far and Kelleher can collect it comfortably. Thought there may be a chance for Bauman to get onto the end of that, there wasn't. That ball over the top, Brozier turns Suarez and Dubois nips in ahead, but KK, and it's just wide, and that was a little bit poor from us and from Bournemouth actually when it came down to the finish. Tulio now into Hudson Enrique, into Bauman, Rog, into Jose Werison, into Bauman. Is he onside? He was, and he went to Kelleher's left hand side, his near post, and it was a comfortable save for him as he looks on. Brozier heads it on, Felipe takes it down into the box, force wide, gets across in, Brozier heads over the bar, and it's still 0-0 4 minutes in. Hudson Enrique now looks forward for Bauman, headed away by Renan. Becker into Felipe as he goes over halfway, looks for the ball across, but Suarez intercepts Bauman. Ball out to the left side, can Kozil get there first? He does get there first, switches it into the middle, headed away by Cucurella, and it's fired forward to Brozier. Brozier now coming in field from the left hand side on his right foot, looks that ball into Gravenberch, headed away by Kozil. Massiera, Gravenberch now, down the line for Kaiki. Kaiki to the ball, hits a shot straight at Wadsworth, and it's a poor effort. If Bournemouth's finishing was any better, they'd definitely be a goal or two up by now. As we move into the half an hour mark, it's still 0-0 here. Kozil with his corner kick, ball whipped in, headed away. Cucurella now can bring it away. It's 2-on-3, realistic 2-on-4, done, getting back, makes a tackle. Brozier picks it back up, back to Cucurella, goes past his man. This could be a really good counter-attack, and Wadsworth keeps it out, makes a bit of a meal of it if I'm completely honest, but it remains 0-0. Gabriel looks down the line, he's headed away. William Bushell, infield to Felipe. Back to Gabriel, Brozier now. Looks that ball for William Bushell, he's got him behind, gets across him. Felipe gets up and just stoops to head behind Wadsworth, and it's Bournemouth 1, Aston Villa 0. A really well worked goal. Ball down the left hand side for William Bushell. Felipe with that ball, Brozier with that ball to him. He got away from his man, gets across him first time, and Felipe just stoops to head it into the bottom corner. It's 1-0, 20 minutes to play. Ball cleared away, and Dubois is going to keep it in. Infield to Jose Werison now. Neto with a lot of space, into Kozil, into Bauman. First time he's hit the post and the flag went up. And that was a really good chance. He missed it anyway, but Bauman was offside from that little ball through, and it looks as if it's going to be a 1-0 defeat here away to Bournemouth. Our first defeat for a little while. We lose here. Jose Werison and Suarez, the only players to average above a 7. Disappointing. We didn't really turn up today, and Bournemouth have beaten us 1-0. We've just been offered a new contract, 4-year deal, £35,000 a week. We've accepted it. We go into today's game against Watford on the back of this new contract. We still sit in 6th place, 24 points. Hopefully we can get back to winning ways today. Done in on the right hand side, Cacaret partnering Jose Werison in for Hudson Enrique in the centre midfield. Those are the only two changes. Watford at home. Can we return to winning ways? And then this double header with a victory. Kozil now into Dubois, back to Kozil. Jose Werison now gets that ball in far post. Done, he's up, hits the post. Anaka can clear it away, and that was a great chance there. And Dunn probably should have hit the target. It remains 0-0 here with 15 minutes into this game. And a victory here could take us above Arsenal, as though Arsenal go ahead in their game, so no, it can't. We will stay in 6th place. That's what we want to do here, as McMillan throws that ball in, headed away by Serron. Coleman on the edge of the box can fire it forward. Dubois should comfortably collect that, turns, gives it infield to Suarez, quick ball to Tulio, quick ball to Kakarot, lovely quick passing towards Dunn. Dunn gets lucky, wins the ball, shots blocked, and it's cleared away only as far as McMillan. Can Villa go again? Tulio into Everson, Kozzel goes back to Tulio, back to Everton. Through ball for Kozzel, 1-on-1 over the goalkeeper, scores. It's 1-0. It's going to be checked though. Goal stands. It is 1-0. Thomas Kozzel getting the goal. Jose Everson with the assist. Kozzel gave it back to Tulio. His ball into Everton. First time ball through the gap. And Kozzel just dinks it over the goalkeeper. 28 minutes gone. It's 1-0. Creswell looks long. Bruni can cut that out there. 1-2 with Suarez. Back to Wadsworth. And we can build again from the back as Suarez gives it into Kakarot with his back towards goal. Passes now, not really doing anything. McMillan gives it away. Serron, Cervantes now on the far side, getting towards the byline. Can he get the crossing? He does get the crossing. Serron with the header, and it's wide of the post. Wadsworth comfortably there, watches it go wide. It looked a lot closer to me than it did to him, obviously, because I was slightly worried as that header went down. But at half time, it's Aston Villa 1, Watford 0. Dunn now goes back to McMillan. Ball down the line. Dunn can get there first to the byline. Can he put it back for Kakarot? Shot block. Kozzel has headed it wide. How has he missed the target there? And it's still 1-0. Kozzel with a corner kick. Ball whipped in. Brown heads it in. Jamie Brown off the bench. Makes it 2-0. 19 minutes to play. That should be all she wrote for today's game. In swinging corner. Jamie Brown got up and just heads it. And the keeper was nowhere near it really. 2-0. Roberts with a shot and Roberts scores and it's 2-1. 3.5 minutes to play. It's a great finish from Roberts from the edge of the box. Keeper was out of position really. And it's 2-1. And Watford have a lifeline here with a couple of minutes to go. Those Watford fans behind the goal will be over the moon. Roberts in behind the fullback. And there's a lovely finish. 2-1 here. And there's a chance for Watford to get something out of this game. Tanganga into Kakarot now. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper Wadsworth. Tulio. Back to Wadsworth again, out to the left-hand side Nail. He can bring it forward now. Kozzel. Ball into Bauman. 1-on-1. Defender gets back and defender makes a brilliant block there. Great chance to seal the game in stoppage time, but it shouldn't matter, and it doesn't, as we run out 2-1 victors, a defeat and a win in this episode. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Brown and Kozzel getting the goals, and well done lads, that was a good win for us against the Watford side, fighting for their life here early on in the season. We are going to come back for that quarter-final tie against Luton, probably the FA Cup game in and around there as well. We finished today's episode in 6th place, 27 points, level with Man City and Liverpool. Great performance. We're on a great run of form at the moment, and if we can carry on doing what we've been doing in the last 2 seasons in the second half of the season, we could be on for European football next season. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.